Let's do an interview for KEGL.com. You guys, welcome to BFD.
Thank you, man.
Yes, it was. And thank you for coming like right off stage too.
Right.
Appreciate that.
It was our last one of this run, so it was, and the crowd was great, and it was stark. It's been a kind of heavy tour.
Definitely.
Hard damn work you guys do, man. You guys really, really put in a lot of time, and we really appreciate it. Can you all give him a hand for doing so much? What?
Wow, that's a Texas hand.
That was a serious hand. That was
a Texas size hand.
I think that was louder than Ben's amps. So that was.
No, it wasn't.
We were just glad y'all made it because for a while we thought, uh-oh, Pretty Reckless might cancel because of the emotionality of everything that transpired last week. So thanks for making it.
No, it's music must prevail and go on, and we postponed one show because, of the obvious, and this was our last one, and we were for this run, and we will keep on keeping on.
So then you're off for a little while. You can relax and just sort of unwind
relax.
a bit.
Yeah. We have some time.
What is this word, relax?
What is next for you guys?
I don't get that one either.
If you're done after this, like, what are you going to do to treat yourselves? Because obviously you deserve it.
We're gonna go write. I'm gonna go play in my bedroom and not in front of people, and we're all probably gonna mourn. And then we're going to make a video for our new single, "Back to the River," which features Warren Haynes, and keep on keeping on.
Work is, you love your work, so you don't ever really stop working completely, even when the tours
it's not really work. The work is the travel, like the travel and the lack of sleep and that. I'm talking. Sorry. The work is
enough to talk to right
the
here.
work is the. Should I repeat myself? The work is the work is the travel and the lack of sleep and all that. But like, to get to say that you get to play music for a living and have that be what amazingly pays your bills.
You're surprised every day when you play music and make a dollar.
And if there's one person in the audience, you're surprised and you're psyched. So it's an honor, and thank you guys.
Yes, and thank you.
She has always blown me away. Like, I rave about you on the radio being the real deal. Like a lot of bands. We were talking earlier with Corey Taylor about click tracks and bands that sort of use all of this technology to, I don't even want to call it fake it, but you guys, the real deal.
Oh, well, thank you.
Just sounds so great.
When we mess up, you hear it.
So usually when you're recording, it's like a live deal, like you're playing live?
There is no tracks. There is no anything. It is
just 4 people in a room, and you roll and you go.
We're trying to play together.
Well,
that's all we're trying
and
to
we
do.
really kind of attempted to hone it into, like, no offense, we love you all, but really starting to play with each other and for each other. I mean, we've always done that, but like really something, it's different now. I don't know.
When you play with each other.
I play with Ben's mom.
We've known each other. We've all known
other.
each other a very long time, and when you can get in a room and work together on music, some might call that playing with each other. I do not.
Thank you. The way a band should. Yeah. All in the same room, chemistry, friendship, right?
No, it's kind of
whoa. Let's not get crazy here.
No, we all hate each other, let's be honest. No.
Well,
tone it down, Ayo.
It's a love-hate thing, No, but like when I found out
I kid.
When I found out that like Pink Floyd The Wall was made in pieces in the U.S. and pieces over there, and they kind of phoned it back and forth, like, it lost a little piece of me because I expected, I pictured like all of them standing there communicating.
Oh, you don't have to be in the same room together. That's a farce. That's a farce.
That is a farce. I agree with you, Ben.
So you're on your 3rd album, and it's got a nice southern feel to it a little bit, and I understand that you had some special guests on this album.
We did.
Who is?
is our first collaboration with, I believe, with anyone ever aside from
On record,
live
yeah.
thing on record. It's called Back to the River, and it's featuring Warren Haynes, and he really
Of the
of
Allman
the
Brothers.
Allman
and Government
Allman
Mule.
Brothers, folks.
and Government Mule
And the Grateful Dead and everything else that's great.
He really we played it as a jam. It's also featuring. They're in the thank
Many
yous,
musicians,
but many
yeah.
musicians, but it was very much a jam song live where we all kind of just I'm playing acoustic, Ben's playing acoustic, or Kato is playing acoustic.
Bunch
Tommy
of
Burns
acoustic
playing
guitars,
acoustic, so it's 4 acoustic
the
guitars.
band, and Warren Haynes of the Allman Brothers.
And we left a slot for Warren Haynes, and he really took it to a whole other level.
What a killer guitar player, God.
It would not be the song without him.
He's fantastic. Government Mule, Allman Brothers, and then he had a great solo album, and then there was one other thing that he was in, too, and I can't remember now. But
Well, he was in the Grateful Dead for a minute, I
In the
believe.
Dead.
yeah, there you go. He
How
played
was
with
it
those.
that you-
Jimmy Herring.
Yeah, how was it that you hooked up with him? Did you know him already, or how did that have transpired?
Well, I knew his slide playing was amazing.
No,
Just call this guy up and go, hey, come be on our record, or what?
Kinda, yeah. No, we.
you ask a friend who asks a friend who asks a friend, and then
And Warren
and then
goes,
he
"Send me-"
answers the phone.
and then Warren goes, "Send me the song. I'll take a listen." He took a listen. He said, "Yeah, sure, I'll play on that." And that's a good feeling.
Who else would you guys like to work with in the future?
Honestly, I think that's such a tough question because I think there's so many great artists and we've lost so many of them and we're whatever. But I think that collaborations have to come kind of
Feed in here.
they have to come naturally. Like they have to be organic.
Okay.
Like you can't just like pick a person and
Yeah, the
say,
Warren Haynes thing was very just like
We had this
spur of
song
the
that
moment.
was-
Like, we had a
Well,
song
it was
that
specifically it was like, well, this
asked
is
for it.
calling for Warren
yeah,
Haynes.
it's calling for Warren Haynes. And if we did something like that again that called for
whoever, then
Gene Simmons, then Gene Simmons can call up, you know? Or not.
That'd be cool. Gene Simmons on the next.
It's a great crowd, by
Reckless.
the way. It's a great crowd.
be something.
Pretty Reckless featuring Chris Stapleton. Like, I could see that.
He's a
Yeah,
badass.
we'd have a badass song.
So you just played Rocklahoma,
We did.
and I heard a couple of bands got rained out. You did not.
We did not.
We missed the
Different
day.
day.
We missed the rainy day.
Unbelievable.
And no, lucky for us, and great crowd, and amazing. We've played it before, and great to be back. So
Is it better to do the huge festivals, or is that kind of a cluster F? You know, when everybody gets there, so many bands on and off. Like, how does that all coordinate?
It's all different. I mean, every show is different. It's hard to make a blanket statement about them all.
Just
I'm
get
curious
on-
what Jamie thinks about that. Jamie, what do you?
Yeah,
our
what do you
drummer, what
think
do you think
about
about
that,
that?
Jamie?
Look at this
Well,
beard.
let
look
me
at
tell
this.
you.
Look at this. Look at this silent.
Jamie
look at this
Perkins.
silent dude
Carol
over
in the
there.
audience.
Thank you very much.
Root. That's our sound
Rue,
guy
you love
behind
him,
you
don't
guys
you?
right there. That is K to the Rue right there.
Nice.
They're so happy to
Take
see
your shirt
you
off,
guys.
Ruth. Take your shirt off.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, man.
So you're gonna finish.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. My beard.
Someone
and
was
I,
talking to
My
you?
beard and I think that festivals are actually great because you play to so many people, but they can often be a cluster F, as I believe you put them. So it's kind of you're always walking the fine line between the two.
I like
But
it.
It's always fun. It's always fun. The crowds are always great.
Good.
So.
Minus the sun.
Minus the sun.
Rock and roll and
Yes.
sun
Yeah.
are not friends.
Oh, my God. I saw Marilyn
And that's why
Manson
today
in the
was
sun
fantastic.
summer before last, and it was just something, it just took it out of him. He was winded. Like, the sun just makes him go,
No, you got to see Manson in the dark, man. He's
yeah,
not the
like it
same.
fits, right?
Totally. Lights out for Manson. So then, where do you guys go from here? What's on the agenda?
We are
Home.
home
Home.
for a minute and decompressing, and then keep on keeping on.
Back out June 24th in Seattle. Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the
Seattle?
first date?
Yeah.
And that's,
Seattle.
um,
Good.
Pain in the grass. I believe.
Bigfoot.
In Wisconsin in
Are
July.
Bigfoot saw me.
Yep.
He didn't believe it.
Bigfoot's in Seattle. I'm just saying.
I have a T-shirt that
Is
says
he
that.
migratory?
Are you
It's
hooking up with
migratory.
any other bands for any tours?
Sorry.
upcoming?
You're losing. I know.
Yeah, I'm losing you
terrible.
here.
Yeah.
Give me the
Sorry.
agenda. Like, who
It's
are
been
you
a
going
tough
out with?
run.
Anybody?
It's been tough for you guys.
Oh. Well, hold
No.
on.
You've got
They're
the
about
whole
to play.
schedule.
We're going on out in Europe with Stone Sour, who is playing tonight.
Okay.
Perfect.
We have,
Stone Sour.
we're just beginning to meet.
And then we're doing
Yes.
Ready in Leeds. We're doing
Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza. We're doing
A bunch of stuff.
a bunch of a bunch of stuff.
But right now,
But right now we're
your
here.
vacation starts now, right? This is the last thing you're doing, and then you're on break, right?
We
Again,
are
this
on break
vacation
for
word
about
you
a
keep
week.
throwing
This
around.
deserves a round of applause. Vacation starts now for this band. You earned it, and thank you for what had to have been one of the most difficult and trying travel runs for this band. And we have been watching you guys. We've been pulled at the heartstrings along with you, and we have been affected by what you, and you have made it easier on all of us to go through what the rock world just went through. I know how badly it hurt all of you, but it helped us so greatly, and thank you so much
Yeah.
for what you've done.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks,
and
dude.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Beautiful tribute to Chris that
Thank
you did
you.
the other day.
And
It's
honestly,
beautiful.
thank you guys so much for the support
Yeah.
over the years. It's an honor to be
Yeah.
a part of.
All right,
of
people.
the Eagle.
Give it up for Pretty Reckless.
Give it up for the Eagle. The Eagle fucking rocks. Oh, I just said sorry.